right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's Tragic Life here with Final Fantasy VI. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Last time we ended up fighting a new boss, making our way to a chamber with a bunch of espers that we now have. And we learned that one of our people might have betrayed us. I'm not really 100% sure. There was a lot of denial, and she did save us, so maybe. We'll see. So we're going to go move forward. From my understanding, this part's going to be insane. But let's go ahead and do it. Let's finish our escape. Celeste. I've known her ever since she was a child. I doted on her as if she were my own daughter. But I also forced her to become a Magitech Knight. If I ever see her again, I want to apologize for all of my mistakes. Oh no, it's Kefka. Go! Alright, so this next part, we're going to get into 5 random fights in a row. We want to make sure we see a red and blue Magna Loader as well as a Chaser. Alright, so we got a blue. We'll go Templar. Stole with Shuriken. Cool. I don't know if these are all one fight in together or what. We'll see. Alright, so we got our blue one. Whoa. I mean, this is kind of cool. Alright, got the red Magna Road, so we're good. But you definitely want to make sure you see, I mean, you don't really control it, but you want to make sure you see a blue and a red. Especially the red, because the red are kind of rare, apparently, or something, I'm not really sure, but this is the only time you see them, and they do have a range you can learn. Okay. Alright, Magna, Rotor, blue, and red. Alright, we got both of them here, that's perfect. Nothing's really worth stealing, but kind of what he does, right? We will be changing our tactic on the 5th fight. We'll probably see a Chaser later. Alright. Well, how dare you? We're just gonna hit you with all the crossbow. Goodbye, guys. Alright, one more to go. So we're gonna change up our attack on the last one. I'm not really sure why, but it's telling me to. So I'm going to do what it tells me to do. It's been pretty accurate until this. And then we got a boss fight that the guy just telling me is really, really, really hard, but we've been kind of overpowered, so I don't think it's going to be that difficult. Alright, so we're going to focus on the top ones. So you're going to go ahead... We'll jump on you. I'm going to silence this one. Or not. cast Phantom. That's what it tells me to do, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, I see why. Okay. Okay, so Phantom makes us invisible. That makes sense. Okay. That'll probably help us a lot with the boss. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So the boss is coming next. I'm going to kind of break him down as much as possible. Introducing number 128, left blade, right blade. All right, so number 128 has 3,276 life, which is not really that much, okay? We want to still send him because there's actually an item he has. There's only 2 in the game, and you can miss both of them, okay? He has a lot of attacks. He also has a left blade, which has 700 life, and a right blade that also has 700 life. So, usually when you fight bosses like this, you want to take out their blades or their weaknesses. Do not do that. He becomes so much dangerous. More dangerous. So the left blade has Shamshir, which I'm not really sure what that does. So let's see. So the blades are mostly his attacks and specials. So Shamshir is, give me a second, I'll tell you. Shamshir is deals unblockable damage equal to 50% of target's current HP. Alright. Cool. That's good to know. Their only purpose in life is to wear us down. Number 128 will cast okay, what is going on? I'm missing something here. Sorry, so left blade does Shamshir. They both just kind of attack. So number 128 will do a red feast, which drains HP, blizzard, and net or stop. However, if you kill both of his arms, he will cast haste on himself and start attacking a lot more, and he'll start adding Shckwave, Gale Cut, Atomic Rays, and Blasters. The problem with this Atomic Rays is very dangerous. It hits the entire party. And Blaster can be multi-target and is instant KO. It doesn't hit all that often, but can be a pain in the butt. It can also do Blood Feast counter, which is strong, which isn't that strong, but it's a pain in the butt. So what you really want to do here is you want to focus on him. Okay, so you want to not use auto-aiming characters much, save and Cyan Gao, sorry. However, you use Gao, you can use Acropies, which will really help you. But you definitely want to make sure you steal first. You want to get that item first. So Locke's entire job here is to steal and then kind of heal if need to be. Edgar's going to use Drill Cannon, and Gao's going to use Acropies, okay? So let's see how this all works. Alright, so there's Shamshir. We want to hit 128. Rage. Acropies. I can get it. I mean, I'm loving this music. I know I have it. I'm just not saying it. Hold on. Okay. And we use it in Acropies because apparently it does mostly simple attacks. Oh, come on. Come on, still. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to start defending because I think he's close to death already, which is going to make this fight even more fun. Can you steal, please? That's a problem. That's a lot of problems. This is not going the way it's supposed to. I need you to still, dude. Like, seriously. Locke, still. Locke is gonna get me killed. I got any mega elixirs or anything. This is not working the way it's supposed to. Alright, we should be good once we get our lives back up. He's not hitting us hard right now. The issue is someone's not stealing. Awesome. Alright, that should keep us in this fight. Alright, let's do magic again. Let's do phantom again. Can you steal, please? He's generally not this hard. We're just, I really want to get the steal done first. Come on, Locke. Did you really steal from his blade, sir? Does anyone have haste? No. I didn't steal it early on, did I? There we go. Now we can kill him. Sorry about that. I don't know why that took so long. I just hit the wrong thing. Right there. Awesome. Come on, come on. Oh, he's got to almost be done. Well, I don't have rays, do I? I should have taken out those reflect rings. So we'll do a high potion to you, high potion to you, and then someone will do one to you. It'll be Locke. High potion to Gale. Kill him, please. There we go. Sorry, that fight wouldn't have been that long or even that hard of a fight if Locke would have just done his job. Okay, so it also says that this says... Okay, excuse me. So this says the Kazakiri is not technically missable. There is another one, but that one's a long time from now. So yeah, okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and use a tent because that fight was a lot harder than it should have been. Thank you for that, sir. Locke. We're going to also save because that wasn't fun. Also, I think I made a mistake earlier. Let's see. Okay. You can actually, for whatever reason, go back into factory. So if you didn't get like the Chaser, the Onion Knight, or Trapper, you need to go back in and get those as well as the Kazakiri, okay? So we're gonna sit out here till we get a Chaser. There it is. All right, we'll steal from the Chaser just to see what you have. Okay, of course you couldn't steal. Why would you be able to steal? Okay, so that's a Chaser, cool. All right, we leveled up, that's good stuff. Let's keep going. You were taking too long, I got worried. Where's Celeste? We can talk about it later. Let's get out of here. Crud, what a mess. You're not getting away from me. Alright, we got another boss. Yay. Although you have a fourth party member, not that he's going to help you much. We better not overstay our welcome. Let's get out of here fast. That sounds like an excellent idea. But it seems we're rather in demand. Here they come. So Setzer is going to fight with us, but he's weak. I don't like the look of those things. Wow, wow. All right. Gonna pause it. We're being pinched. All right, so we have two bosses here. We have the left and right crane. Okay, so the left crane has 1800 life. The right crane has 2300. So they are not the same thing. They both have attack and what's a regular attack, and then the wrecking ball, which is 1.5 or 2 depending on the crane. Okay, it's time. So it's attack times 1.5 or 2. Okay. If the timer passes 60 seconds, one of the cranes will shake the deck, resulting in a powerful magnitude 8 spell. So I'm gonna cast Float right away, just to cover that. The one on the left has Thunder and Thundara, while the one on the right has Fire and Fyra. The left crane absorbs Lightning and will cast Fire magic on the right crane if hit 3 times, getting the right crane one step closer to its big spell. Similarly, the left crane absorbs Fire and casts Lightning magic on the right crane if you hit it 3 times, again, getting the left crane close. So this has been a problem. So their major powerful moves is Gigavolt for the left crane and Flyraga for the right. Both are extremely powerful, so make sure not to hit them with their absorb elements. So do not hit them with absorb elements. They have really powerful offense, so you'll need to move fast. Locke should immediately try to steal the debilitator from the right crane. Don't worry too much if you don't get it. There are more opportunities later, but go ahead and try. If you are using Setzer, use Slot. Both Prismatic Flash, 3 Diamonds, and Chocobo Stampede are easy enough to get and are actually superior to Blitz, so that's good to know. Edgar needs to use Drill. If you're using Sabin or a cannon, Scion will have to live with the Kazakiri slashes and hope for Wind Slash. Gowie has 2 options for Rage, offensive or defensive. The offensive option is Angle Form. Aqua Breath on a decent level, Earrings are a big plus, will one hit knock out a crane, which is nothing short of awesome, but Thundara from left crane will likewise one hit knock out Gal. The more defensive Rage is Hill Gigas. Magnitude 8 will do less damage than Aqua Breath, but Hill Gigas isn't weak to the crane's elements. It actually absorbs Earth for you. So I'm going to try the Angle Form and go from there, okay? So we're going to see how this works. I'm not looking forward to this, so first thing I'm going to do is cast Float. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I can't. Okay, so it said steal from which one? Steal from the right crane. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use Drill on the left crane. Of course. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm checking something. Well, I apparently missed it. You can still a high potion or debilitator, so whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and beat this thing. Drill. Oh, the reflect rings are gonna do us amazing. Oh, well, that was quick. We're gonna do Hero's Gigas because why not? I don't think I can steal from him again. I am sorry, I'm a little overpowered. Okay, we're gonna get some videos here and then we're gonna end it. I'm worried about Terra. Let's head back to Zozo. Terra, who's that? I'll explain everything on the way about Terra, the Espers, and the Turners. And then we should get some freedom, looks like. Cool. Everyone's here. Terra. The Magicite. Father. I remember now. I was raised in the Esper world. The Esper world. Alright, so that's where we're going to end. Until next time, guys. Adios, amigos.